Good evening, everyone. Do you know that domestic violence is a serious problem in our country? Yes, I'm sure your answer is going to be that yes, we all know. And also, it's probably that we all have heard about a neighborhood, a close friend, or maybe a member of our family who has struggled, who has suffered this difficult situation. Well, today we are going to look at how the current laws that punish domestic violence are not working and how these are not stopping aggressors from breaking it. And I will assure you that you are going to agree with me that having more severe laws is going to help to improve, to decrease these kind of situations. Well, let me tell you that since the pandemic began, these cases has increased as we were obligated to stay at home without having the freedom to go outside wherever we want. And this sense of uncertainty and also the economic stress has arise these violent behaviors on the aggressors. Also, in their last art inform, the ANS has said that when the pandemic began, they have received about 30 calls, 30,000 calls, which were reporting domestic violence, and these were a big amount in comparison to the previous years. Even when there is a law which punishes domestic violence, it goes from 5 years to 15 years, depending on how serious is the case. This is not working. This is not being enough. Based on that, I consider that if we have more severe punishment against these violent people, they are going to be afraid of the punishes. I consider that 30 years of imprisonment is going to be enough amount of years to make them feel afraid about the punishes. We can see, going a little further, we can see real example, like in Singapore, in which they have the death penalty. We all know that here in Peru this is not allowed, but this is a clear example that how if you have severe punishment against a person or against a specific situation, this is going to stop. This is going to decrease. Also, we have this country, El Salvador, with their new president, which is also a very clear reference that if we are strict, if we have severe punishments against the aggressors, against people who are not behaving according to the law, this is going to stop. They are going to feel frightened. They are going to respect. They are going to feel respectful. We all know that sometimes when the victim goes and and said that his or her husband is hitting them, is beating them, they go back home and they are beaten a little harder, more harder maybe. So this has to stop. I would like to finish by telling you that in this situation, the victim and the aggressor are living in the same house. They have to see each other. So we can help this and make a difference. We can help these people to stop living a nightmare and putting away the aggressors. We all can help.